Do you want to learn how to incorporate more kale and calcium in your diet? Today we're going to learn new ways to cook with kale, preventing osteoporosis without dairy. First, we have our kale chip appetizer, lemony garlic kale with white beans as a side, and baked salmon for the main dish. These recipes can be used separately or together to form nutritious meals with 6 ingredients or less. First up, we have kale chips. The ingredients for this recipe are 1 medium-sized bunch of kale, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of garlic powder. Let's get into it. Preheat your oven to 300 degrees. Make sure your kale is washed and dried before begin prepping the oven. Drizzle some olive oil on top of the kale, then sprinkle some sea salt and garlic powder, and mix it all together. Kale is high in calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K, which are all important for bone health and to protect against osteoporosis. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes at 300 degrees. After the kale chips have finished cooking, remove the pan and place the cooked kale in a bowl. Top this dish off with some sea salt, and you are ready to serve. Next, we will begin making sautéed lemon garlic kale with white beans. The ingredients for this recipe include the following: 2 large bunches of kale, 1 can cannellini beans, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 garlic cloves, a pinch of red pepper flakes, a half a teaspoon salt and pepper, 1 lemon. To begin, heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Next, chop the garlic cloves thin as possible and add them to the pan. In addition, go ahead and add the red pepper flakes if you prefer a little kick. Let this cook for a minute, stirring until fragrant. Add 1 can of cannellini beans, drained and rinsed. White beans are a good source of calcium. 1 cup of white beans has about 16% of your daily value of calcium. Add kale to the skillet and stir until it starts to wilt. Stir in the salt and pepper to taste. Let this cook while stirring occasionally for about 5 minutes until the kale is tender, and add lemon juice to taste before serving. And voila, we are ready to serve. That's our lemon garlic kale with white beans. Lastly, let's make the main entree, baked salmon. The ingredients for this recipe are 2 pieces of salmon, 5 sprigs of fresh rosemary, 2 small lemons, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, 4 cloves garlic, and salt and pepper to taste. To start, preheat the oven to 375 degrees. Place a large sheet of foil on your pan and add some olive oil. Place some fresh rosemary sprigs to flavor the bottom of your salmon. Place the salmon on top of the rosemary and sprinkle with salt and pepper. 3 ounces of salmon can provide about a quarter of your daily vitamin D. Move your salmon to the side and begin chopping the garlic cloves. Remember to chop them finely. Go ahead and add on top of your seasoned salmon with an additional rosemary sprig and slices. Fold in the sides of the aluminum foil, creating an enclosure for the salmon. Bake the salmon for 15 to 20 minutes at 375. Remove from the oven and unwrap your delicious entree. Plate with your desired side option. For our dish, we are going to pair with the kale and bean salad. And look at that, we're ready to serve. Thanks for watching. Give us a like and a follow, and check out more of our nutritional content on our channel.